what is further? I mean, I just got your book, so I haven't started it yet. What is further emergence? What are we here for? What is the end game? What are we? I mean, let's just go with the big questions.
Yeah. Well, Further Emergence is just a name I've used because we have to use names. So it is a name for the process of inner growth. And not just normal inner growth, but the sort of growth spurts that happen inside. So when you're a kid, you grow, your body grows, and you go through growth spurts. And everyone understands that. Like, oh yeah, there's Jimmy. I saw him last week or 2 weeks ago, and now he's 2 inches taller, 3 inches taller. And if you've no kids, you'll have seen that yourself. So your body, once you reach maturity, your body stops growing like that. It stops growing in spurts like that. It goes into a different kind of thing. But inside, the process still goes the same. You still grow, and then sometimes you grow in spurts. And you could say that the overarching process is further emergence. We're all kind of emerging further into consciousness. But the when you go through a growth spurt, an inner growth spurt, it can be really disorienting. So, because of everything that's happening at the moment, it's like everybody or a lot of people are going through intense inner growth spurts all at the same time. And one of the things about those kind of inner growth spurts are it can be really disorienting, and it can manifest in lots of different ways. It can manifest physically as physical symptoms, and they can be anything, any kind of symptoms. Usually, they're not life threatening, they're just really debilitating, and they have the kind of quality of putting your life on hold. And if you've had them for a while, they will have you'll have gone around the doctors, you'll have tried all the usual kind of things to get a result and get through it, get it to stop, with no success. But yet your life is still kind of on hold. That's often how it will manifest physically. And then if it's not physically, it will just be a feeling of, people have said things like, I feel like I'm losing my mind, or I feel like, I don't know who I am anymore. It can feel like your life can suddenly feel like a shoe that doesn't fit anymore, and it's just kind of you feel like you're just flopping around in it. It can have the feeling of catching a reflection and not recognizing yourself, and all sorts of other things like that. So that's generally what further emergence is about. And then, because I've gone through that process myself many times, and because I've helped other people go through it, lots of times, and because of everything that's happening just generally in the world, that's what this is all about. So I do the daily meditations, which is just a chance to meditate together. I do these Zoom groups where people can ask questions, and um, get some reflection, or I can just sort of pass on, well, this is my perspective, or this is what I've experienced. And then I work one to one with people as well, which is kind of, the most kind of close quarters kind of work.